swap, half of them are talking about the motor.
Oh shit!
I'm all Adam hit me up like,
dude.
hey, I have the harness for the motor. If you want to, are you still thinking about Titan swap? I'm like, well, eventually, probably in a few years, maybe when I get a company vehicle.
Adam, which Adam?
Shanley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he cheats on you, bro. You're not the only one he talks to.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Hello.
It's Cody and Matt and Jose.
What's going on, guys?
Hola.
Nothing.
up?
Just trying to figure all this stuff out. So, no video chat from you?
Right now, no, man. I got a pretty weak internet signal. Kind of got in the middle of a birthday party, and it was like you sent me the message, and I was like, oh, yeah. Let me step outside really quick. So if it gets a little choppy or whatever, you won't hurt my feelings if you cut out signal and say technical difficulties. But we'll try and do the best we can, huh?
Okay. All right. Let's we'll get the live stream going.
I like how his week is going already. I mean, he's at a
it's
birthday party.
It's Monday night, 6:30. Where you at?
Oh, and I don't know if you guys know this, but today is National Bicycle Day. Most people say, what is Bicycle Day? You think it's just a bunch of people riding around bicycles, but no, it was actually the day that LSD was first founded. But yeah, my friend's birthday also falls on the same day. So.
LSD, as in the hallucinogenic drugs?
Bicycle and LSD.
You've got that correct, sir.
Okay.
I like
So
where
a
this
fun
is
fact
going.
there for your crowd.
This is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna
I picked the wrong week to stop doing LSD.
we're gonna
Hey, it's funny though. Okay, so 419 is National Bicycle Day.
hold on.
National
This is all too good.
Yeah,
This
we
is
haven't
all too good.
started
Let me
yet, dude.
let me start. So I'll count down 3, 2, 1, and then we'll get started, and then we can start this whole conversation over with because I think it needs to be had on the air. So,
Oh yeah, if you want to go that route, man, let's do it.
all right.
Yeah.
3. Okay.
Tripping balls.
I'm gonna
That's the
count down.
episode
I'm gonna
name.
count down 3, 2, 1, and then it'll go silent for a few minutes, and then I'll introduce you, and then we'll go from there. Okay, ready?
Sounds good.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, we are live. It is 6:42, which is only slightly later than normal on a Monday night.
I mean,
and
we've been on time.
We've been on time lately.
past few weeks,
the last
and that's
couple
not
weeks. This week we had some technical. technical.
Think about it.
What is time?
Don't even start with the what is time. I don't even think I don't even think your microphone is on, sir.
Talking about tripping
The
balls.
time is 419.
How about now?
There-
Oh my God!
Now your microphone's on, Matt. We've only been done this 175 times.
I haven't been in the studio for a while.
So we have Dave on the phone from at Daily Driven Nissans on Instagram. How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing great, man. I appreciate you guys having me on tonight.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, you reached out in some chats. We had some conversations. Decided to get you on the phone, and started the conversation with saying that you're at a birthday party, and today is 419 and something about bicycles. You rode a bicycle there. Is that what I'm understanding?
No, it is actually National Bicycle Day. Okay, fun fact, right? This was actually the day that LSD was first founded, discovered, however you want to say it. I forget the guy's name, but somewhere in the Euros, man, he took about what was considered 200 microdoses. And it was actually a little over 200 microdoses. But then he took off on a bike ride and went into natural land. And forevermore, that was considered National Bicycle Day.
200.
Wow.
I remember my first.
Yeah, is 200 a lot or a little?
Yeah.
That is very lot.
Nice.
That's an extreme amount, but you got to imagine when he first made this thing that he didn't know the potency of it, and he probably just took a little vial, not thinking it would be much, and little do you know, well, hell, 200 some odd microdoses later, you're off in La La Land for about a couple of years.
Those were the days because, you didn't know. You just did crazy shit like that. Think about, they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Dude,
Right?
used to
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
why it was called Coke originally. It was just called Coke, and then they originally had
Oh,
to
they are.
change the recipe and turn it to Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
and they used to chew the coca leaves. The messengers that would run from village to village, they would chew coca leaves to give them the energy to run to the next village.
I'm talking about the guy
Right.
experimenting with the
Yeah,
original
all these things
Coca-Cola
have been considered
formula.
medicine for a long time too. So I mean, but hey, that's each their own.
Think about like there's certain delicacies, like certain foods that if you cook the wrong way they'll kill you, but if you cook the right way you can eat them. I want to know about the first 4 people that tried.
Pufferfish.
Yeah, like pufferfish. Well, that one didn't work. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Let's see. Not that part. We'll take this part. He croaks. Let's get another one.
Yeah.
Time to have another kid. Well, sorry, Bobby.
Yeah.
I told you not to eat that pufferfish.
That's right. I told you to get out
Can you
there.
imagine the ride? I don't know if any of you guys have ever dabbled in LSDs, but can you imagine the ride he had on that bicycle?
I cannot, sir. I cannot imagine any of that.
Let's not get into bicycle talk, please, Dave.
We could start a whole conversation about bicycles if you'd like.
Not even
To
LSD.
kind of put in perspective for you, many moons ago, I took 4 microdoses, and I was on a fun trip for about 2 days.
Yeah, that door never closed, huh?
That was back in the early days when I was like 16 and everything, and man, it was a ride, but that's why I said I put it in perspective, 4 versus 200 some,
Yeah, he's just you're just a slow starter, I guess. The other guy went out.
Yeah, well, no, they kind of figured out the dosage by the time I got it.
Okay, good. So where are you at in the world? Where you're at a birthday party on a Monday night?
Man, we have been everywhere in the world, but right now we're in Hemet, California, home to a lot of the Frontier family out here. Okay, we've got a lot of guys out here in Frontiers, so we're right here in Hemet.
This just gets better every minute, Dave.
I think we're about a hop, skip, and a jump away from you guys, aren't we?
Yes.
You are, but
Yes,
you don't have your area code on your phone is not a Hemet area code, which threw me off. So
Oh no, because I actually got this phone when I was in Illinois.
Okay.
So we just came back last July when I found, not to be sad news, but when my mom passed away last year, we came back to California to get her ashes and everything. So
Okay. All right.
we've just been here. We've been here ever since.
That does explain your bad internet connection in Hemet.
Yeah, I know. I can hear. I'm trying to move around to find a better connection, to be honest.
No, you're
Try Merino Valley.
No, at this
Try
If I'm
Riverside.
clear right now, I'm standing in the middle of the street right now, so if it's clear, let me know and I'll take a hit from a car.
Perfect. You're in the middle of the street of Hemet on the phone talking about LSD. All of this is adding up right now. And
Right?
It does.
And
You guys are gonna instantly get like 100 subscribers after you drop this video.
for sure. And the best part is that you are a Nissan fan. So what is
Absolutely.
Tell me about daily driven Nissans. What's that all about?
It's been an evolution, man. A couple of years ago, was like, I really love the Frontier. I've been a fan of the Frontier since 14. We got ours in 14. Or actually got it in 15, but it was still showroom quality because it only had like test drive miles on it. We fell in love with it even before that because we took a rental car out to Arizona, and the rental car, for some reason, they gave us one with the tags out. And so they're like, oh, bring it over here to Phoenix and we'll swap you out. And we passed a bunch of, old mine roads and stuff on the way out, and I was like, hey, we should try and get a truck. And I had never driven a Frontier at that point, and that's what they had on a lot of the four-wheel drive four-door, just like ours. And, man, we bombed that thing out in the desert so hard, and it just kept going. And even in the deep sand, nothing would really stop it, And I was like, if we ever get a truck, this is one we got to get. This was fun. And so, I was like 15 came around and found a good deal on one and jumped on it. And, man, it's been history ever since. But then, a couple years ago, I was like, I want to start something around the Frontier. And I'm really deep into social media on all kinds of different platforms. And I was like, well, let me start doing a little research on names and everything. And didn't find anything what I was looking for. So I was like, cool, I got an original name. So I started FrontierLife.club. Okay. Had a website going at first, and I was toying around with it, man, posting pictures of our truck and stuff, and, got my first 100 subscribers or 100 followers within, like, I don't know, a month or so, and, it's kind of progressed, and I think when it was like I hit about 1,000 followers, I ended up changing to Frontier Lifestyle, which a lot of the Frontier community are familiar with, And recently I took a lot of flack for changing the daily driven Nissan. Let me tell you what, there's a lot of people pissed off. I changed over to daily driven Nissan, which I didn't understand. I was like, man, I'm still sticking to the Nissan niche. Like, what's the big deal, you know? And I really, when I started the Frontier thing, it was because I wanted to get something that was away from the elitism that you see with all the other different clubs. I wanted it to be for everyone. And slowly but surely, wouldn't you know, I built something that I felt was starting to get towards that elite title ship, you know? People started feeling like I owed it to them to post their feature, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take a step back here a little bit. Started taking a lot of verbal, you know, abuse from a lot of people in the community, and I was just like, I'm definitely taking a step back. And so I changed up all my content, and now we've evolved into Daily Driven Nissan, which I'm started doing a lot more content here in the future with one of my things that I deal with. I don't know if you guys seen it on my Facebook post, but I suffer from PTSD, and it's like I don't want to call it rare because there's other people that have it, but it's like it's vehicular PTSD. So I was in like multiple vehicular accidents where I was the passenger, not the driver. And so anytime I get in really heavy, thick traffic, I start freaking out, hitting the brake, invisible brake if I'm a passenger, and screaming out profanities.
You live in the wrong part of the world, sir.
It's a sickening feeling.
Well, yeah, Jose was just saying you live in the wrong part of the world, dude. You need to go back to Illinois or...
No, I know. Believe me, once we got back, all my anxiety just came over me again, and I'm just like, oh.
Hence the LSD.
You know, and but I thought, you know, I could use this for a positive. You know, I'm always someone that's trying to find a cause out there to work for and fight for. And I fought for many things in the past, but I was like, you know what, I need to bring some more attention to PTSD. You know, there's a lot of it out there for soldiers and whatnot, but you don't see any for like the normal PTSD that people deal with. And I was like, you know what, it may put me in a different spotlight. And I had this kind of theory, like, well, if I record myself while I'm having these anxiety attacks or something, maybe I can look at it back when I'm looking at through a screen and go, oh, well, maybe that wasn't so bad. Maybe I didn't have to freak out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to try and go from that approach. And people love reaction videos. So I figured, you know, it's a win-win for everybody.
All right, so note to self, Dave can never ride in my car.
If you are a ball to the walls, heavy-footed driver, up everybody's butt, yeah, I'm probably not your best passenger.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fire Jose's boss because she had a conversation with my wife, and apparently the two of them went on a rant about my driving, and I just told her I told her I can't have that kind of validation for my wife.
I thought you were going to say about my performance at work.
No. Your boss and my wife had a conversation, and apparently your boss agreed with my wife about my driving, so I told her that she's fired. She needs to find something else to do. I can't have that. So I guess my point is that I'm probably not the person that you want to ride with.
Yeah, ride with Matt.
I don't know that that's any better. You can ride with Jose.
Anyone in the Frontiers you guys rolling, I'll definitely roll passenger in Frontiers.
No, you should ride with Jose because his vehicle can't go fast enough to cause anybody any fear.
He'll be good.
It's like, wow, this is the kiddie ride. It's pretty good.
You know, and that brings up a good point too about different kind of cars, man. You know, but like a lot of people have maybe thought that like I don't like other type of vehicles because I'm all about Nissan out there in the online world. But no, I actually grew up in the Mopar world. My first car was a Chrysler, 1964 Chrysler 300, had a 383 V8, you know, and torque flight transmission. It was a bad motor. And I've had my definitely share of other trucks. I've had my Dodge Rams. I've had my K5 Blazer, which that thing was a beast, man. That thing just walked over everything. But
that's cool.
Yeah, everyone just.
So what's the plan with the daily driven Nissan page? What are you doing with that going forward?
Honestly, it's just gonna be open up some more Nissan content. You know, I'm really hot about the GTR, like a lot of people are. Actually, what really wanted me to get to the daily driven Nissan and open up was the new 400Z coming out. I want to play with that thing, and I want to record it, and I don't want everyone to be all like, "Oh, well, you're just a Frontier guy. Why are you messing with this?" Like, so I decided to change it up. You know, and I thought daily driven Nissan was a really cool name.
Yeah, and Matt's a daily driven Nissan guy. Jose will be a daily driven Nissan guy soon, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of us out there, you know. So I thought it was something everyone could relate to, and you know. But what it really did for me, honestly, guys, it showed me who the fake followers were, and the people that are still there. Because I didn't lose really that many followers. Like every time I would lose 2 followers, I gained 5 more. And so my numbers have been staying pretty much the same, but it's because I'll lose a couple more every time I make a post, and then I'll gain more every time I make a post. So it's a weird teeter-totter that's going on right now, but once it levels out and I get rid of all the, the fakes and the trolls and all that stuff, and it'll just be my content that I enjoyed. And the reason why I started YouTube and Instagram, because I genuinely enjoy making content for people, and that's why I do the DIY stuff too, so that, if there's someone else out there that doesn't know how to do it, well, here, watch this video, because, before I made all these videos, I was looking out there for those videos, and I didn't see them. And I don't know if there was other ones out there at the time, but, and a lot of my DIY videos have done really well, and I plan on adding more to that lineup. But I also want to take on new project cars when I become more financially secure, let's say, because it has been a struggle here in California since we came from Illinois. So trying to get up above water and being able to do more of my content, it's been really kind of slow. It's kind of, right now I spend more time keeping the truck just alive, let alone trying to get some mods on there.
Mm-hmm. I think about starting my own DIY channel on YouTube, but like a goof one, where it's like, watch me put up this shelf, but then just do it completely wrong.
Those are really popular. Like, you would never believe that there's a million people out there that want to see that video.
I thought that was an original idea. That's not original.
If you were to do it,
almost every DIY has been done. It's hard to find new DIY stuff. That's for sure.
If you were to do it in like nothing but an apron, now I think you're onto something. So you got to have a niche. You can put up shelves. You can hang curtains. You can polish the sink.
You can polish the sink on camera.
I don't like the direction you're going.
But if you did it in nothing but an apron, I think that'd be a seller.
Oh, and you can't forget, you got to be like some of those other YouTubers out there with their cheap beer in their camera. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you got your cheap beer with you.
Yes, for sure.
My cheap beer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Paps?
Yeah.
That's an inside joke to the online world.
If I can get like a sponsor, like a cheap beer or good beer sponsor, I'll do anything.
Yeah, Schlitz.
White Claw.
Oh.
The
truly
upgraded one.
Truly.
White Claw is coming out.
Someone's
with
got to
a new
bring
one.
back Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah. Pabst.
I don't know that I want Matt to be that guy.
You're the one that's selling it. You're like, dude,
I'm selling the
trying to
apron. I'm selling you in the apron. I didn't. Dave
said
was the one
nothing
that said
but
something about the beer.
Nothing but an apron.
There's been so many drops. Oh
That's
my
what I'm
gosh. So many
saying.
plug drops.
Nothing but an apron. I think that would work for you.
Like a Home Depot one.
Ooh.
Or
Home
Lowe's.
Depot apron.
I'll switch
show your
off,
Homer.
No.
And they can pay me not to wear their apron.
But then you got to have your awning set up to your truck and go out there and do it in like a off-road scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't kick in with your apron.
I'm saying home improvement projects and nothing but a Home Depot apron and a tool belt where the hammer's hanging down in the very front and the hammer like dangles below the apron.
Yeah, it's not the only thing is we dang.
Sir, you have some twisted dreams.
Look, this is known. Everybody knows this. Well, hey man, I appreciate. I'm glad we got ready to get you on the phone for just a quick conversation about daily driven Nissans. And for those of you that are interested in following what Dave's up to on the daily driven Nissans, you can find him on Instagram at daily driven Nissans daily _driven Nissans. Is there anywhere else? Is there a website or anywhere else that people can go to find you?
I really haven't gotten back into websites, but I do my streaming at Facebook, which those groups, man, they're tough too, and I kind of stay out of them for the most part. They just end up getting on my nerves and whatever, So I kind of stick to YouTube for the most part nowadays. I find my best crowd on there, and I'm not on there for the negativity. If people are positive, that's where I'm going to be. I don't want to be around negativity, So,
I agree.
Because people, and I have other anxieties too, man, and I get triggered by stupid words, and I start popping off at people, and they don't know who I am, and it's like, dude, just go on in your little circle of the internet, and I'll stay in mine, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, and the downside is if anything online is an open door for negativity, you just got to rise above it.
Oh my gosh, I know it, man. It's a ride for sure. I mean, I'm sure you guys know, man. Any kind of forum you get on, it's you have somebody that doesn't like something.
Well, hopefully you only get a little bit of that, and you can get more positive stuff than negative, and I appreciate you
Heck
listening.
yeah, dude. I want to see, and not to cut you off, but I want to see some more trail riding, man. That's what I want to see. And I know you guys have one coming up, right? When is that coming up?
Memorial Day weekend, we're doing Mojave Trail, and you probably won't see it because we'll probably video all of it. Let's be completely honest.
And go nowhere.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I take that back. So Trail Adventures TV is
he's been our proxy for video.
Yeah, exactly. Since we're too lazy to actually do video, Sexy Dave does all the video, and we just kind of ride his coattails. So if it wasn't for Sexy Dave, no one would know that we existed.
Well, I'll be looking for it. Just know that. And also, before we go, too, man, I got to congratulate you guys on cracking the big 1K on YouTube, man. That's not an easy feat for everyone. So you guys did a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. All right, man. Well, thanks for your time, Dave. Go back to your party and enjoy Hemet, and we will catch up with you soon.
Yeah, man. I'll see you guys on the internet.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, man.
Later.
All right, that was Dave, Daily Driven Nissans. Go check out his website. I mean, his videos on YouTube and Instagram. What else going on, guys? Did you guys do anything good this weekend? I can tell you what I did this weekend.
Yeah, you had an adventure this weekend.
Well, Jose and I worked on Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
We did a helicopter lift on Saturday.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, those are for those of you that don't live in the construction world.
Those are exciting.
The helicopter lifts are exciting. This one was pretty. So it was 12 units. They weren't very big, and helicopter lift it done in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Yeah. Jose was there taking pictures.
What'd you think, Jose?
It was awesome, man. Like it's what I was telling Cody about. It's like I was impressed at how fast it went, but I'm just like, I know all the work that I got to get to that point, like how many meetings and all that other shit that you got to do to just get to that point, like months and months of work, like finishing all the work that needs to get done to get to that point, and then
getting it gets knocked out like just like that.
Yeah, and then it's just over, just like that.
And in a continuation of random circumstances, Adam Shanley's like, Adam and I are having a conversation about this helicopter lift on Saturday. He's like, do you know what company you're using? And I was like, no, I don't know. And he's like, well, if it's this company, my father-in-law works for them. What? How is that even possible? So we show up, I walk over to the ground crew, and I'm like, hey, do you guys know this guy? And they're like, yeah, he's the pilot today. So Adam Shanley in the chat room, his father-in-law was the pilot on our helicopter lift this week.
Coincidence?
What company?
I don't want to say it online. I don't know if
did anything bad happen?
Eris.
Oh, no, I've never used them.
It's my first time with them as well. There's been a couple other ones that I've used in the past.
Oh, I've used Darius before.
Yeah.
But not for lifting stuff.
But just how random is that in
that is very random.
A random set of circumstances. So we wanted to take pictures. It's a great, those kinds of those lifts and stuff are a great opportunity for pictures. So I told.
Did anybody ride the lead back down?
No.
Off the roof?
No.
I might have seen that before in my time.
Not on our watch. So
I just said I seen it.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was on watch. I just watched.
So the president was like, yeah, can we get somebody out there? And I'm like, sure, I got someone. So I told Jose, hey, you're working Saturday. And
he didn't even tell me. I got a notification on my email.
Yeah.
Hey, join this thing on Saturday.
And then so the president was like, so we covered on a photographer. And I said, yeah, Jose's going to do it. And he's like, our Jose?
Jose.
I'm like, yeah. He's like,
oh, you're being claimed.
Yeah. He's like, does Jose know how to take pictures? I'm like, he's got an iPhone, dude. Everybody knows how to take pictures with an iPhone. And then what did he ask you? He asked you if you knew what you were doing?
I just told him, he's like, so you're going to be taking pictures on Saturday, I heard. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I have a camera and there's YouTube videos. I'll learn how to use it by Saturday. Don't worry.
Dang. Okay.
So he was all paranoid that it wasn't going to come out, but Jose did a really, really good job. And then after the lift, I came home and packed up and met up with Adam, and he and I took the girls to Lake Paris State Recreation Area. It was like a shakedown for his first opportunity to use the Gazelle. He just got a new Gazelle. And the girls, the girls are friends. They're same age, and it was an opportunity to get the girls out and just shake down on his tent. And I wanted to see it in person, so
it sounds exciting.
So we get down there.
Can you yawn again during this?
Well, you just yawned first, and I was in the middle of my talk. So
like I said. Sounds exciting.
So, well, let me tell you. So we get down there. We meet up at the grocery store. Get down there, and when we booked this spot, there was nobody registered. At least online, nobody registered. Like 4 spots on either side. So we picked a spot right in the middle, and so we get there, and as we pull up,
the paparazzi was there.
Holy dude, holy dudeness.
Dio was there?
There was on the
holy dudeness. I got you. Okay, fist bump. All right.
On the left side of our campsite.
Dang, we are like
kindred
two
spirits.
peas in a pod, bro.
On the left side of our campsite was a family. And when I say family, I don't mean like mom, dad, and kids. I mean like aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, the crying babies, the people in the walker, 72 tents, and a blow-up inflatable water slide. And I'm like, holy shit.
Wow.
This is insane. Like, and I was almost like, there's got to be another campsite here. We got to go someplace. And Adam was like, we'll be fine. So we kind of push back and camp a little bit further away. And we're like, okay, cool. And then there's another group, 2 or 3 campsites on the other side, and we're like, okay, they're far enough away. Well, then their friends all showed up, and then again, it was a whole nother 48 tents and people, and the boombox blaring music with all of the words that you don't want your 5-year-old to hear, all of the words, and then they rolled right into karaoke, and it was a 12-year-old version. A 12-year-old's version of Old Town Road, and some lady that thought she was Whitney Houston, another one that thought she was singing in the church choir. And I'm like, I'm on the text with Tammy, and I'm like, I'm not going to make it through the night. There's no way I'm going to be able to pull this off. And, Adam, the girls did not care. The girls were totally fine. And, I had to remind myself we were there for the girls, not for us.
Yeah.
And so we got the flashlights and we walked around. We went down to the lake, and then later in the night we had the flashlights and playing, and they ended up crashing like at 10 o'clock. And I woke up at like 11, and all the music and all the stuff was gone. So it ended up not being that bad, but it just amazes me. Like in those types of environments, like when we're out in the middle of the desert with nobody, we'll blare music and say all of the words and all of the things. But when there's families around and there's other campsites around, it just amazes me that people don't care. Like they don't even consider that.
It's consideration. They don't have that's what it is. They're probably, I don't know, this is going to sound shitty or whatever, but they were probably just raised that way where, that's what we've always done. We've always come to this campsite, and this is the way we do it. And they're not really worried about their kids hearing language or whatever. And that's not a judgment thing. It's just, that's probably what it is,
Not only that, too, it's like you're camping in and it's like,
then again, camping's a whole nother thing. Like, what are you doing all that stuff camping? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but camping at Lake Paris isn't like camping in Mojave.
No.
It's very urbanized, not urbanized, but what am I trying to say? Like,
what are you trying to say?
It's closer to a city central. It's closer to.
Yeah, it's not real. It's not real camping.
No, it's like you're camping in like a parking lot.
You might as well camp. Like Prado.
Prado. Chino Hills State Park. There's cities right adjacent.
Place right by Raging Waters.
But there's like no trees.
Benelli. Benelli Park.
Franchi Benelli.
But there's no trees in Paris. Like, it's just dirt hills and the lake.
Well, and
that's true. Now you know, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I will never.
Now you know about Prado. Now you know about Franchi Benelli.
At least Benelli has trees.
I will. Yeah, Benelli's nice at least. But the thing is, like, we walked over to the lake in it was a little cove and it was cool, and if you were to take 50% of the population out of those campsites, it wouldn't have been bad. But they've got those campsites stacked on top of each other.
Problem.
See, when you started describing it, I started thinking like, man, I wish I'd have made it. Sound like a good time. Like, wait a minute, they had karaoke too? And camping? That sounds like fun. So, but that's me.
I was thinking that maybe the karaoke machine will come out on Mojave. I don't know after all that. But yeah, it was just, and Adam and I went back and forth and we were like, should we go here or there? And I was like, you know what? It's a state recreation area. It's got a bathroom for the girls. It's got a lake. Yeah. Hindsight, I have a portable toilet. And we don't need a lake. Like, it's, it was not fun. It for me. Like, I mean, it was fun. It was good with the girls, and they had a good time. But like for me, like I needed like a relaxing night, and I did not. I had anxiety all night long. Like I was looking forward to like just kind of sitting at the by the campfire, chilling. And it was not that. It was a constant head on a swivel, people riding bikes by and kids running around and just like, oh man, it was.
Yeah, see, you needed a desert night.
Yeah, in hindsight, we needed a yellow post campsite in Idlewild or
get in a 4-wheeler and get away from that stuff.
Or like was it Pine Knot campground up in Big Bear, like one of those. Okay, the only other people here are people that are off-roading to get here, and they kind of have a understanding of what this is. We're isolated for a reason.
Yes.
So it's but it was super cool. Like Presley has been getting, she's less and less excited about the off-road trips because she says it makes her sick. Mm-hmm. And so I was kind of, my thought
kills
is
you a little bit every time.
It does. It does break my soul a little bit. But my thought was like, if we get her to do something like this and she sees the the camping and she has fun with her friend and you know what I mean? So I think that helped.
See, the problem is that she loves Paris now. So you're gonna have to go back.
What's so the first on Saturday night we went down to the lake and we let them get like their ankles wet. That was it. Saturday. Oh, the other thing is we woke up Saturday fairly early. Sunday. Woke up Sunday fairly early, and it was already starting to get breezy. And I was all, dude, we need to break down now. And we did. We immediately broke down and started. And as we're breaking down, the wind was picking up. And by the time we were leaving, like the neighbors and they lost an easy up and all of the chip bags it was just a disaster. And that's why that lake looks the way it does. Is people show up like that with all of that stuff and the wind comes up and surprises them like they didn't know it was going to happen. And you could see stuff flying into the lake as you're standing out there.
To be fair though, a lot of people that's not really camping, dude.
No.
That's like parking lot sleeping.
It's
a camp in your front yard.
Yeah, it's
put up a tent and sleep in your front yard.
That you do overnight. It's an overnight picnic.
Yeah, so a lot of these people if you've never been camping before, you would think that's camping.
However, my argument to that would be, if you've never been camping, how is it you have 72 easy ups, 14 tents, 14 tents,
bro.
All of the portable barbecues you can imagine, including the portable slow cookers, including the portable. I don't know what you make tamales in, but they had one of those things. I don't know. There was panduce. I don't know. It was everything.
Again, it sounded like a really good time to me.
We missed out, dude.
I'd be mingling with them. Look, I wouldn't be talking to you. I'd be hanging out in their camp, eating tamales.
Yeah,
I was 100% jealous of what they had going on over there. There was more food going on over there than we made cheeseburgers.
And they were probably disgusting. I know.
No.
I know what camping
my
is like.
cheeseburgers were actually good. And so Tammy. I took Presley to the grocery store with me to let her pick out some food and stuff. We got snacks, and Tammy like cut up some carrots and threw them in the ice.
Like I said, horrible.
And she's like, here, I'm giving you some carrots for Presley. Okay, great. So we come back, unload all the ice chests, and she's like, you didn't even open the carrots. And I was all, no. We were camping, and even while we were at the grocery store, Presley was like, we should buy some vegetables. Let's go get, or some fruits and vegetables. Let's go see some apples. So we bought 3 apples. Those never made it out of the ice chest either. And Tammy's like, I don't understand you. She's like, can you please help? It's like sending a 12-year-old kid to feed a 5-year-old kid because you won't eat fruits and vegetables. Also, we're camping. There's onion on the Pringles. It's sour cream and onion. Like, what do you want? So I got 1 round of shit for that, for not feeding her the. Okay, fine.
Good.
And then
hear about the other round.
And then Sunday night or Sunday, whatever, later in the day after Presley took a bath, she was brushing her teeth, and she tells Tammy, "I didn't brush my teeth all weekend."
You're like,
Daddy didn't brush my teeth when we were camping. And she comes out pissed. And I was all, we were camping. Like, I didn't even know you packed a toothbrush until I saw it in the bag when we were closing up to go home. Whatever. It was one night. She's like, will you please?
It wasn't even 24 hours.
Yes. Will you please help me? And I'm like, again, I don't know what you expect. But
it's like asking me to fly, honey. You know, like I want to be a good father, and I want to make sure that she brushes her teeth, and that she wipes her butt or whatever.
Yeah.
But I forget those things.
Yes.
And I can't help it. It's like asking me to, don a cape and fly. I can't.
And then on Sunday, after we packed up everything, we drove back over to the lake and let the girls play in the lake. And this time they had shorts on, and it was like, it started off with just your ankles, then the knees. Next thing you know, they're full on laying. They're just, it's freezing cold.
Yeah.
They're completely soaked. We have to carry them back to the car. And the only clothes I had left for Presley was her Raya costume. So she got loaded up in her Raya costume and drove home. We drove to McDonald's, got some lunch, and drove home in her Raya costume.
We get royalties from mentioning that movie? It's like a month straight, I think, every week.
Oh, dude, it's a great movie. Disney Plus. It's worth the $30.
Oh, God, no. You got to pay for it?
Yeah,
I thought it was just on there for free. I ain't watching
Talk about elitists.
It will be
$30.
It will be free, like, end of the
June.
year. It's June?
Yeah.
To get
I don't have $30. I got to pay for my dog to get opened up every month to get stuff
I guarantee
dug out of his belly.
I guarantee
so you are going through with the transition, huh?
Yes, I guarantee there are some people on here that will open up your dog for you.
Who would do that? Let's see. I don't know.
Perry G. I bet Perry G would eat that dog.
No. I
don't know.
He wouldn't.
Tim would.
Tim would. Tim for sure
No,
would.
Tim wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I would probably let Mark do it. Mark?
He's like the closest thing to a doctor we got.
Yeah, or Joe K.
Or Joe K. Those two, yeah.
It's like, guys, please, we are out on the trail and my dog choked on another bottle cap or something stupid.
But they wouldn't cut him open. They would just try to Heimlich him to get the thing out.
They would do it just enough.
When that doesn't happen, it's who's got the sharpest knife, and then I would probably let Mark do it. Mark or Mark with Joe observing. And
Joe's like,
exactly. He's just over his shoulder. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like dog intestine. You're going to want to move that over.
Wouldn't do that.
Yes.
I wouldn't do that.
Don't cut the red wire. Don't cut the red wire. This thing's going to explode. So the long and short of it is...
see, just like Tim says, Matt knows I'm running the other way from anything getting opened up. Yeah, that's because we rode together for a whole day. Like, you get to know somebody, and when you're riding side by side, 4-wheeling for 8 hours, and I know he ain't doing that.
Abby's an RN, so let's bring the dog on the Mojave Trail trip as an experiment and see if Abby can open it up and get something out.
That just means my risk factor just got bumped up a little bit more. So it's like,
dude, if we've got Joe K, Duty, Mark, and Abby on any trip, it is going. Send it. It is going down.
Holy shit!
Yeah, send. Just full send.
Yes,
it's on.
And all 3 of us have Outer Limit Supply first aid kits. We are 100% golden. There's nothing we can't fix at this point.
We're Supermen at this point.
I mean, we're pretty much going to come back cyborgs or something, I would think.
Oh, God. Whatever. I cannot wait for the day.
When?
I cannot wait for the day. Please, can we just transfer
when the transcendence happens?
Yes.
Like, you just download my
I don't care about that.
Into like a robot body?
Yeah, I don't believe any of that stuff is real. I want robot legs.
Well, no, Cody wants a robot body. He wants
the whole thing.
He wants
the whole thing.
What's that movie called?
You want RoboCop. where they just put your brain, or well, there is that version of the RoboCop
with the blue people
where they took the brains out of the guy and they put it in the machine, and then there was that kind of robot.
No, but he wants what's that movie with the blue people?
Avatar.
That's what you want.
No, but because you're still like in this body. You're just
no, but you can transport.
They transported him at the end.
Yeah,
remember?
Oh, that's right. They did. They did a full download. The whole thing. Yeah.
I think they had to take a lot of drugs or something. There was it looked like a hippie, some kind of a hippie festival or something.
Yeah, maybe it was some of that Hemet LSD. Adam talked about Battle Angel. Hey, yes.
You know how many blue people there are at Hemet? When's the last time you've been to Hemet? It's probably been a long time, dude.
Casey said he wants bionic limbs. The good thing is he would get a detail because he doesn't need all 10 digits. He only needs half of a pinky
discount?
finger.
You get a discount.
I want a full cyborg body. This one doesn't work anymore. So speaking of Tim, I get a message from
yay dog experiments. Scott, you stay away from my dog.
I got a text message from Tim.
I got it too, but I didn't say anything because I didn't know if he was going to tell anybody else.
I don't get. Dude, if you text me something, it's going in the show.
That's true.
Unless you start with hashtag don't put this in the show.
And even then, it's
it's like it's a 50-50 chance. So we were giving Tim so much shit about not going to Mojave because he can't find a vehicle to get it. He sent me a screenshot of his reservation for his Overland Flagstaff.
He rented the truck.
He rented the Tacoma, the Overland Flagstaff Tacoma for
the Mojave trip.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, dude, that is awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow. It's like, look at everything coming together.
The convergence, dude.
It is the convergence. The convergence of something amazing.
I don't know if it's amazing. It's just a convergence of people that know people that do things that we do things.
We'll know how cool.
That's amazing.
How right cool there. Overland Flagstaff is if he puts a bag of something in the truck for Tim.
Yeah, there's got to be a.
If he does do that,
if the refrigerator comes stocked full,
yeah,
that'd be cool
with a certain item.
Yeah. Then where's Tim gonna put them?
Well,
who's volunteering for that?
It depends on the whiskey. The whiskey we bring.
We've got 2 EMTs and an RN that can assist in the process. Mojave's happening. As we talked about last week, we have a whole ton of reservations, and we have. I want to say I just checked a little bit ago, and I want to say we have 34 vehicles registered. So that means there's a bunch
on the wait list.
On the wait list, yeah. So let me see. Yeah, 34 registered. So definitely some on the wait list. We will be sending out final list to everybody here in a week or so because we're going to get finalize the shirt sizes and all that stuff with all the people that registered. Thank you for those that registered, and we are looking forward to it. News flash: this is a recent development. I didn't have this information when we announced the registration, but we will be raffling off a set of Nexen tires at the Mojave Trail.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
It just recently happened. So, for those.
Why did you glare at me like that? It's like, I didn't know.
I'm
know. Sorry, I didn't know.
Tell you. I know. I got the.
It's not my fault.
I got the confirmation that it was.
Jose, is it my fault that I didn't know?
Everything's your fault.
Okay, all right.
I got the confirmation that it was going to happen, and I think that's going to be pretty awesome. I think thank you to Nexen for that. So for those of you that will be registering, we will have a set of Nexen tires to give away. Adam is trying to get me to give away his 35s so that he can get a set of 37s, but I told him he'd have to win the raffle for that badness. Speaking of which, so Adam did the AEV lift on his Gladiator.
Yeah, and he put a rack on his truck already.
He sent a small picture of the rack. I haven't seen the whole thing. He didn't have.
Why is he trying to make us look bad?
Well, let me tell you something.
It just shows you that we should have been on this OnlyFans thing a long time ago.
Yes. So that Gladiator with the lift on it and the 35s looks fantastic. I don't think he has to. He doesn't have to go to 37s.
No.
And the more, like, as we were driving and I was following him, I don't think you're cool enough to pull it off, Jose.
I don't think so.
I just don't. That car is.
I think it's too much.
It's
for me.
too badass that like it would change who you are as a person. I think your humility. It would change his humbleness. Because right now he's like, I drive a '96 Land Cruiser.
Yeah. I mean, some would say that's like the most elitist truck.
In '96, maybe, or '94.
No, I'm saying like the Land Cruiser, like the Land Cruiser community amongst the Toyota people, they're seen or they're perceived as elitists because like the Land Cruiser is the apex predator of the Toyota world.
Are we talking with the speaker and everything like that package?
Maybe not my.
I was gonna say, yeah, back in '96 when it was new, absolutely.
But it didn't come with a Bluetooth speaker back in '96.
No.
So
or cup holders. It still doesn't have cup holders.
But I thought Tim had fixed all those issues with the Jeep.
Dude, it's a Jeep.
I get it, but I thought he had resolved this month's issues of problems, so he can make it to the trip.
But there's plenty of time for something to go wrong with the Jeep. Did anybody see Rob Flores' post on Instagram of him riding in the Jeep, and then he takes the camera outside of the Jeep, and his Jeep is sitting on the back of a tow truck?
I did not see that.
I was all, dude, what happened? He took a rock to the radiator. I asked him, did you get it wet?
Guys, you guys are not selling me on buying a Jeep. Like, dude, Sexy Dave's Jeep broke.
Yep.
Adams hasn't broken, but he just keeps buying more shit for it.
Yeah. Sexy Dave Jeep.
Tim's.
The other, I'm drawing a blank, the YouTube guy that was at Icon with us that's Overland something or other.
Brandon?
No. He busted his front axle.
Oh, that's right. Down to Mob.
Down to Mob, yeah, yes. The same week Dave busted his. Tim says he's still waiting on parts, and I'm just saying, it's like more often than not the conversation around.
Looks like my decision's
but
being
again,
made for
that's
me, dude.
okay. Let's look at this.
Hold on, Dave says you got to wheel to break shit, guys.
That's true too.
Point taken. Point taken.
True.
Touche, sir.
There's not very many trails between here and my office.
That was going to be my next point. Well, that's what you do with a Jeep, is you put the giant wheels on it and you put that extra leverage or potential for danger because you've increased the capability. We're also putting that Jeep into more severe scenarios where, I'm not taking the Nissan and I'm not putting the Nissan on 35s or 37s. So it's just, I have my comfort zone where it's less likely to break. And I like that. Well, unless I'm blasting across the Kessel Run or something. That's when it's going to break, when it's tumbling.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you hit that Kessel Run hard, like if you were in a Jeep that was lifted with the 35s and the whole thing, would it be able to do the Kessel Run at the same pace that yours does?
I don't know. I mean, Dave's truck is set up good, dude. Like, I'm telling you.
Oh, 100%. His truck is bitching.
He took me on that ride right there on the last trip we went on, and he was mobbing those roads, dude. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doubting its capabilities, and we talked about just the sheer volume of Jeep vehicles on the trail, which is a determining factor. Yeah, determining factor of how many you see broken. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to, I wonder per capita, what kind of failures you're seeing with the other vehicles, the Toyotas, the Fords, the Chevys, the Frontiers, you know what I mean?
Well, I know the Toyotas, the real weak point is the tie rod. So they'll be wheeling and then the wheels all of a sudden like go into each other. I mean, that's like the biggest issue I've seen. That's like, out of all the YouTube videos, that's always the issue with Toyotas. It's like whether because 4Runner, Tacoma, they all FJ, they all share the same like front end parts, but it's always the issue when they're wheeling them really hard. Those tie rod they break, and just like in the Eco Crawl, that FJ Cruiser that was attempting the hill, the wheel just went.
Yep. Mm. But I mean, you break it, fix it. You know what I mean? If you break it, you put something stronger on.
Yeah, but now you're just moving the fuse. It's like, where do you want the break point to be? A lot of the guys want the brake point to be the CV axle because you can still fix it, or at least take it off and still drive with the 3-wheel drive. But if you upgrade everything and now your diff is like the weak point, right? Like you break that on the trail, like you're
now you have a new monument to drive to. Next time you come out with something. That's what I always joked about with my Suzuki is like one of these days it's just not going to start. We're going to be back in the dunes and it's just welcome to Suzuki Hill, guys. Because next year when I come out with something new, we're going to ride out and visit it. Because what are you going to do? Drive a truck out to pick it up?
Did we ever talk about the one trip at Glamis where everybody in camp had to start your Suzuki at least twice?
Yeah, I mean that was dude. That thing got a lot of miles on it. It got ridden pretty hard. I replaced the head on it once. Look at me. I rode. I'm not a skinny person, and I rode it pretty hard. So I don't know. I think at one point, everybody had kicked on it, and then finally it was like, it was like a celebration. Everybody would. When are we leaving? Let's get kicking on Matt's.
Start on Matt's bike first. Yeah, get that going first. But so the going back to Mojave, the raffle and the registration. Obviously, registration is closed at this point, and we will be sending out more details. A couple of things that on the background we talked about. We're going to do a shirt for sure, similar to the one that was used we made for the Parker trip.
Can I get it in blue?
No. I'm thinking gray this time. I think gray.
Ooh, okay.
Like a heather gray.
Dark blue would be cool.
Why would that be cool?
Because it's cool. Blue's a good color. People wear colored shirts.
If it ain't black, white, or gray.
That's not. Why wear it, right? I mean, yeah. Well,
or what about like an orange?
So one of the first couple rounds of shirts, I ordered one of them
for the Mojave,
in orange, and I just can't bring myself to wear it. It is so damn orange.
Your Caltrans.
Yeah, I feel it's a full-on construction safety shirt.
You might start getting paychecks from Caltrans.
All I got to do is stand there. Exactly. All I got to do is stand there and hold up a shovel,
and
someone
hands you a check.
Yeah, the state of California is like, "Oh, that guy. Here's your check for the day.
Here's your shirt or your check, sir."
But it's just so freaking
Thank you for
orange.
holding up that shovel.
It's so freaking orange. I can't bring myself to wear it.
No, I bought one and I got two because the print was so bad.
Well, you wore it one time.
I wear it all the time.
No, but you wore it like the first time, and I think it had ripped already.
Oh no, that was the green one. That was the green San Jacinto sticker club. That's a fun one.
Yeah. So shirt. We're talking about potentially hats this time around. I am 100%, and you guys aren't gonna agree with this, but I don't care. I'll be making the purchases. 100% looking at a fanny pack. So a full-on fanny pack with the Trailchaser logo on it.
You're gonna for everybody or just yourself?
No, for everybody. I'm gonna. It's part of the swag bag.
Spiteful. You're gonna do that just spitefully. Because it's never gonna get used. It's just for you.
No, Cody will use it.
I'll just use for Cody. Exactly. You might as well just keep the other 50 of them, and that way you have an indefinite supply. Because nobody else is going to use it.
I mean, look, the tactical dad shorts, they're kind of like already kind of borderline. But I like them because you can,
They're tactical.
Yeah. But now I'm adding a fanny pack to the mix.
Come on, chat room. Come on, chat room. Back me up.
I wasn't expecting to make.
You're just asking for the ridicule.
Transition.
Back me up on this.
You're asking for bring the ridicule, guys.
Back it up. See, Tim says he'll roll it around his He'll wrap it around his roll bar and use it for storage in his Jeep, so that he always knows where to get his flashlight on the driveway. It'll always be on the driveway, ready to go. See, Scott says his daughter would like it.
Yeah, tactical. It better have Molly on there.
Yeah, no, it's going to be the cheapest, like generic swag fanny pack I can find.
Like I thought they were all generic cheap fanny bags.
Nah, they get pretty pricey, man.
Yeah, dude, the Dakine one, like the Dakine one I wear from when I go mountain biking, it's not cheap. They have the ones with the bottle carriers for hiking, and so that's fanny packs for all. Yeah, is that what I'm getting from this conversation?
He's gonna do it. You're gonna find a fanny.
I know
pack.
He's gonna do it. I'm just gonna let him have it. There you go. Now you have two.
Like your boys wouldn't wear the fanny packs.
I won't let them.
Not in my house.
Will not be not in my house. And I'll very few things that I would put my foot down on. That's one of them.
And I'll be cool, Uncle Cody. Come on, boys. Come over here when your dad.
Think about what you just said. Cool Uncle Cody with fanny pack.
Mom and Dad aren't looking. Go ahead and put the fanny pack on. It's going to be okay.
You stay away from my boys. You stay the hell away from my boys.
So we are working on that in the background right now. And I say right now, like slowly, we get time permitting. We'll have well,
you got some tires to raffle off. I mean, that's a big. Everything else can just be bonus, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody will get an opportunity.
The fact that you have a chance to win a set of tires is pretty awesome.
Yep,
your choice of size.
Yeah, and we'll do
well,
this.
Hopefully, sorry, dude, you won some 37,
29.
I hope you have 17-inch wheels.
Yes,
and
we'll do it the same way we did the Winter Expedition, whereas everybody that registered gets the swag bag, and the swag bag will include raffle tickets, and then the raffle tickets get pulled out. Remember we doing the raffle at the...
well, just one ticket? One ticket.
No, because it'll depend on how many other raffle items we have.
Well, you won something, and then that's it. You just get the one ticket.
Well, last time we did it with 3 tickets each.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, each registered person got 3 tickets.
I also remember like a Mountain Hatch event where one guy kept winning. He won like 5 things.
Well, because he literally spent $300 on tickets. Yeah. Everybody else spent about 4 tickets.
$50 worth of cup, the little koozies, and like, dude. All right. I mean, you won. He won some cool stuff. I take it back.
Tim says, can I get a set of 37 1250s, 26s? You can't fit those on the Tacoma you're renting, buddy. And I don't want to waste them on a driveway vehicle. Adam says, will there be kids' shirts? That was a question that came up. I will look. I don't know how many kids are going to be there, and I don't think I added that to the registration. Well, I know I didn't add that to the registration. It just went from extra small to
double X,
quadruple XL, I think. I'll ask anybody that registered with an extra small shirt. I'll ask if that was for a kid, and then we'll see what options we have. But there's not very many of them. Like for example, Tim registered for 2 extra smalls, and I know those aren't for him.
No, he's gonna make one shirt out of the 2 extra smalls.
One for each sleeve, one for each arm. Hey, if you cut enough of this shirt on the sides and the chest, you can get extra small on there. So I'll look at that option for kids as well. What else for? I mean, what's the next? Oh, I ordered a Gazelle tent. I did it. I'm gonna get one after seeing Adam.
So how was it?
Yeah, what is it like? Is it?
It's very similar to. It's basically Shift Pod Light. Okay. So he took it out of the bag, set it down, and you literally pull the 4 sides, pop, 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 and it's up. You know what I mean? He had his tent set up before I could lay mine out on the tarp to get the poles shoved through it, and it has, what I was saying was like 94 by 94, whatever it's a much bigger footprint, and you can stand up in it. It was totally. If we're going to spend 3 days at Mojave plus whatever trips we have coming up, it's to me it's fully worth it.
Breakdown's just as easy.
Same thing. Boom, boom, boom. The 4 sides, and it collapses and folds up into itself and goes into a bag.
So that sounds like mine.
It does. It sounds like yours.
Is it seem like better quality? Because mine was like $160.
I don't know what I don't remember what yours was
My
like.
zippers are still functioning.
Well, that says a lot.
I've
that
taken
says
it
a
out
lot.
Twice now, 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, does $100 more get you? What does $100 more get you?
I don't know. I don't remember what Matt's was like from a quality perspective, but this one, the zippers felt really good. It's got the 2 doors. Does yours have 2 doors on opposing sides?
No, it does not.
So
one door.
So this has 2 doors, and both of them have screens, and it's got other ventilation across the top. So again, I don't know if it's got $100 difference of features.
That's what it seems to me. So the one I got, it's the Coleman, like 1 minute something or other. And you know, that's $100 more than I spent on the previous few tents.
Yeah. But
and
with all the tents that you bought so far, you could have bought a rooftop tent at this point.
Well, I'm in for like $400. I this is my 3rd or 4th tent. The previous 3 were
obviously they're not
garbage. They were like $60 or whatever.
Yeah, but
Big 5 tents.
My Amazon Essentials $60 tent has lasted me 4 years.
You don't have the same troubles that I have.
I don't.
All right, you don't spend enough time around the
giant
campfire.
Pause. Yes, maybe that's what it is. Maybe the tents aren't made to handle drunk zippers.
Well, it's not the zippers that are drunk. I need drunk zipper capable.
Drunk proof.
That's it. It's campfire time.
I didn't see your Coleman Easy Up tent on Amazon. I didn't see it anywhere. They probably discontinued it.
Either way, well, that's too bad because I'm giving it a vote of confidence. It's lasted 3 trips now, and it is very easy to put up, very easy to put down. That's another thing. You know, I don't have a whole lot of patience. So when it's like it's time to start packing up. And all I need is that zipper to get caught one time. Done.
And it's in the campfire.
I wouldn't. It gets wadded up and thrown in the back of the truck. That's for sure. And this one's that easy to put back together. They give you a bag that's large enough to contain it. You know,
that's the thing.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, my little tent, you have to fold it. I have to lay the bag next to the tent, so when I fold it, I can make sure the folds are in the right spot, so it's going to be narrow enough. Yeah. And invariably, when you roll it up, it's still 2 inches long, and you got to try to stuff that in.
They never make it. So now I have just a large, like an old tool bag, you know, a DeWalt bag, and that initially. The bag that comes with the tent never goes back in that bag. I just have my tent bag that it gets wadded into. But this one actually goes back, and it's the bag that it came with, you know, which is nice. So that goes a long way to its longevity.
So I'm on the Coleman site right now, and I went to tents, and there's a section that says instant tents, and when you click on it, it says no product search results found for instant tent.
But it's on their website.
Yeah,
instant tent. All right, I'm gonna go on to Amazon. I'll find the.
I searched on Amazon too. I couldn't find it right now.
Well, I purchased it on Amazon, so I'll just go to previous orders.
Oh, you ordered a Coltman.
It's
Coleman's son.
Yeah, exactly. It's from another part of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, Coleman's son. El Colmino.
And that's Cody and Trailchasers.
That was pretty bad. But whatever. I just, after watching Adam set up his tent and looking at the inside of it, and, you know, it definitely a better option than what I have. I'll keep my other one. But now the struggle is going to be, I have my 1-person cot. So now the struggle is going to be, I got to find a 2-person cot for Tammy and Presley, and then eliminate the air mattress thing altogether. I'm done with air mattresses.
I just got a cot delivered yesterday.
I still got to order mine.
So I'm on the cot train now.
I'm telling you, it's
life-changing.
It is it is a much better experience.
I'm gonna like camping now.
Yeah, it's a much better sleeping experience than an air mattress.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna like it even more.
Dude, you don't like camping. You like passing out in the desert. That's the difference. I like you. You're like, well, I like to be unconscious at 1 a.m. in the desert in remote locations.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes for me to go to sleep out in the desert. Is I need a little assistance.
I like being unconscious in remote locations. I think that's a T-shirt idea. So yeah, now the cot, and then God, what was the other thing I wanted to buy?
Another spear?
No, my spear's good. My spear's good. There was something else I wanted to try to get for this trip, and I can't remember what it was. It was like on the camping in the camping genre.
Yep.
I actually, before I bought the Gazelle tent, I did do some searching for Overland trailers just to see if I could find like a gem on Craigslist or something
like
for
too good of a deal.
Yeah, too good of a deal to pass up. But I didn't. Casey says, "I'm getting the 6-person of Matt's tent for Mojave." Of course you are, dude. Of course you are. Even Adam made the comment when we show up to the campsite at Lake Paris, and the compound on the left of us had like the multiple giant tents.
Yeah.
He was like, "Is Casey here?" Like, that's how. Yeah, Casey's just.
I was like, no, it's not big. The tent's not big enough.
What happened, Casey? What happened to the giant tent you bought in Parker that was big enough for 14 people? I don't know.
I mean, did it break already?
Probably.
They're like a one-time use tent family.
He took that one back. Like
but they wouldn't give him. I thought they wouldn't give him store credit because it was used. So they made him take an exchange. So he had to drive away with the same one.
A new one?
Yeah, because it was missing one of the poles when he bought it. He says, "I still have it. Going to use it this weekend." So of course you need the 6-person version. The other thing that I wanted to get was a what's it called?
It's called the Coleman Cabin Tent. Instant setup, 60 seconds.
And can you confirm that 60 seconds?
Yeah. Does it have to? I mean, if it's 110, seconds, it's good enough for me.
I'm just saying it's false advertising. I don't trust it.
I mean, I'm putting it up.
Oh, so they do have it. It is here on Amazon for 4-person tent is 109. A 6-person tent is 146.
Yep.
But
that's it.
But what I'm concerned with is that the pictures show 2 people setting it up. So with 2 people in 60 seconds, that's 120 seconds of man hours. That's a lot more than we allotted for on this project.
That'll your crew mix. That's
your margins on that job just went through the cellar.
Potentially,
yeah,
potentially. Unless you go into some training or those people. It comes with like there better be kind of training course.
There better be your change order associated with that additional manpower.
Yeah, I doubt it.
No. Okay, so back to Trail Chaser talk. The other thing I wanted to get was a fridge. I wanted to see if I can pull off a fridge. Joe, I don't know if Joe K's still in the chat room, but Joe K, what was the Tim? You're giving him credit. He says Matt does a lot of things in 60 seconds. I think that's even more credit than he deserves.
Thank you. It's almost like he knew.
there was a refrigerator that Joe K just bought, and I want to say it was a Costco brand or something. Have you guys heard of that?
The Costco brand. We had comments. There's somebody in here. It might have been Perry or whatever that commented on getting the Costco one and
Iceco.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Iceco.
$250 or $325, something like that. Those two numbers are close enough to, you know what I'm saying. It was something like $49 or $1,257. One of those. It's somewhere in there. It's one of those.
So they've got a 21-quart fridge. This is on the Iceco website, icecofreezer.com. They've got a...
Wasn't he part of Two Life Crew?
No, he was not.
Iceco. Sorry.
Dude, that was the second shittiest dad joke you've made tonight.
Oh, dude. I don't even know if I want to repeat the first one.
No, the other one was so lame.
You guys just keep going.
What I love about that is it was lame as hell. And he's so
entertained.
He's so entertained.
He's saying that's like
Iceco.
His best material.
Yes.
Iceco. MC Iceco. Sorry.
No.
Go on.
I'm not.
Iceco's website.
No.
Refrigerators. Go ahead. Go on. Just be back here. Let me turn my mic off for a minute.
You're going to be... Look, he is literally crying right now over a stupid Iceco joke. We just lost Matt entirely.
I think he rapped. He had another guy, Iceco and Miz or something. I'm pretty sure that was a group.
Iceco and Miz.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know why you're turning your mic off. They could still hear you.
Well, I'm fine with him turning his mic off for that lameness.
Shut up, Jose. Let me enjoy myself.
So they've got multiple freezers. They got some pretty badass looking ones for $700-800, but they've got a 53 quart for $559. They have
that's an odd size, 53 quart.
Yeah, they have a 43 quart for $529, a 47 quart for $519.
You might as well just spend an extra $60 and get 10 more quarts.
Yeah. What was the size of the one? What was the size of the Dometic I had at Mojave last year?
It was like 60.
No, I don't think it was that big.
No,
I don't think it was that big. But what size should I get? Like, what's the live stream?
Joe says he has the JP40.
The JP40. So, I don't know what the right size is. You know what I mean? What's that work out to be? Does anybody have a suggestion?
Sometimes you don't know until you try it, you know? Like,
Matt will try anything once.
Yeah, that
size-wise?
Dude, what did you eat on the way here? What happened to you?
What?
LSD.
Yeah, true.
I wish.
Okay, so the according to the Iceco website, the 43 quart JP40 is $529. You can buy direct from, and it looks very, very, very similar to the Dometic I had that I had borrowed last year.
They're all made in the same factory, dude.
Yeah, I was kind of going that direction. Like it, I mean, you wouldn't know the difference between, even the inside looks very similar to the one that I had borrowed. So I guess it comes down to like, what size is the most. So how much is 43 quarts? Like how much stuff can you fit in a 43 quart?
I'm pretty sure like a couple days worth of food. I don't know.
And it doesn't have to be like all the food. Like you wouldn't put your drinks in there. You still throw your drinks in the ice chest. That's going to be.
That's I guess
for a day trip. Obviously, everything goes in that. But for Mojave, I would still throw drinks in the ice chest, and then this would be lunch meat, hamburgers, hot dogs, condiments, those kinds of things to keep them cold without getting soggy and funky. For the whole weekend. Especially if we're going to do 3 nights of camping this time.
Like Elam said, it would hold a lot of Pop-Tarts.
and more carrots than I...
Yeah. Man, I gotta order that shit. I gotta order a cot. That's about it. I think I'm
That's all you're going to get as a cot?
I think so.
Do you have a tent?
I do. It's a tiny, like, $30 tent that I used one time.
Are you?
And I just end up sleeping in my truck.
I know. That's why I was asking, because you're always in your truck. Are you coming by yourself on this trip?
Yes.
Who would he be bringing?
His wife and kid, assuming they exist.
Yeah. I can't confirm nor deny if they exist.
Your theoretical family?
Yeah.
Theoretical family.
Nobody's ever met them before.
So I'm going to have to compare the Iceco to the Alpacool. Amazon has those Alpacool.
What is the price difference?
Let's look right now. While we're here. Live, we're having this conversation. Alpacool. 40. Here we go.
I would just buy it from Costco, because if that shit breaks, you just return it.
Do they have a...
they have a no questions asked return policy.
An Alpacool 48 quart is $299.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, fridges, these mobile fridges.
If I had that, I'd have to run power into the bed of my truck, I guess.
If you wanted to mount it in the bed. Oh, I guess you'd have to, because you got the boys with you. Yeah.
What am I going to do? Put it in the back and...
That's what I did last year.
DC inverter or something?
Well, I mean, They have them with the 12-volt plug, and if you have a Ford, you've got the 120-volt outlet. And so
there's always that risk of fire though when you're doing that. So
that's with or without the fridge.
That's true. I mean, you're already the potential's there.
Last year, I just put the fridge in the back seat and seat belted it in right behind the driver's seat, and it was fine. It didn't go anywhere. So yeah, so a 48 quart Alpacool is $299.
What does the Costco one cost?
It's $529 on the IceCo website. I don't know what it costs on the Costco.
No, it's less than that at Costco.
Can you shop Costco without a membership? Do you have to
no, you can look at stuff.
Yeah, you can look. Oh, you don't have a Costco membership?
No.
You have everything else but a Costco membership?
Pay $30 for that stupid movie. You won't pay you won't pay $40 for Costco?
Okay.
Oh my God! There's a Costco across the street from your house.
By a Costco.
But first of all,
God, lame. But you got a fanny pack.
No, let me say. First of all, fuck Costco gas.
Wow.
Whoa, fuck.
That's
Man,
that's
you beat me to it, dude.
Because
why? Because it's good.
No, because what is Costco doing to their gas to make all those people line up for the goddamn Costco gas and f up all of the other traffic in the shopping center?
It's significantly cheaper.
Yeah,
How much?
Don't fight
like 30 cents.
Just get in the line and then get your gas, dude.
No.
Why you got to be against the grain?
No, because it's stupid and it screws everything else up for everybody else. That's
I've never seen you so upset.
It's dumb sauce. It's like
well, now you're not. Now you lost it. You were
right.
You were throwing F-bombs a minute ago. Now you're going to dumb sauce. All right.
And then we did at one point have a Costco membership, but like
you don't put ice in the refrigerator.
But what?
When you don't put ice in those refrigerators, in those domestics, you don't put ice in them, right?
No. Why? Who's asking?
That's something. Perry said that's something I would do. I would buy it and then put ice in it.
The other thing is like we don't buy enough food to necessitate bulk purchases from Costco. Like there's only so many things you can get from there, and I feel like we end up throwing food away.
Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, but I don't eat that much when we go on these trips.
Yeah, on the trips I can believe, because I went grocery shopping on Saturday for me and a 5-year-old. I still spent $100 and brought home $98 worth.
Well,
exactly.
I
literally ate half a bag of chips and the hamburgers.
So when I went on that trip to Anza about a month ago, I went to Stater Brothers in Indio. I bought one of those sandwiches, those pre-made sandwiches on the French roll.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Was a
$10 purchase right there. It fed 3 people. I bought that, a bag of chips, and some drinks. And I didn't have anything left over. I mean, I was in $20, I think, for the 2 days.
No, I brought home the majority of what I purchased.
Saying.
So the ICE code does not appear to be on the Costco website. Are we sure it's a Costco thing?
Or maybe it's a different brand.
I know they sell one. I don't remember it being IceCo. I think it was Freshco.
Turn his Jose. Reach over.
Some other hip hop.
Please reach over and unplug his microphone. And please stop hitting the desk.
Sorry, I can't help it. Got me going again.
Freshco.
Of Bel Air?
Oh, IceCo's on Amazon.
Oh, IceCon's on Amazon as IceCo? Okay, so there's Alpacool and then IceCo refrigerators. Okay. So,
what about HeatCo? Is there a HeatCo?
I'm sure that there is. Okay, there they are. So the IceCo, we'll look up the JP40 that Joe has, and that JP40 is $429 on. Oh, it's not the same one. I don't think it's the same one, but it's probably cheaper on Amazon than it is on their direct website. Oh, here it is, JP4, $529. No, same price. Same price. So $529 for the IceCo versus $299 for the Alpacool. I don't know the difference. Does anybody know the difference? Because I don't. So I will. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can pull that off before the trip, because I would really like to have a refrigerator before Mojave. If I, either borrow one or can you rent one? Where would you rent one from?
I would want to rent one.
Why?
Dude, really?
It's a refrigerator. All right. If it doesn't stink when you open it up, who cares? Put cold stuff in it. Not like you're licking the inside of it, Jose. I don't understand. What do you do to your refrigerator that
what I do with my refrigerator
it precludes you from All right, I will research refrigerators and let you guys know if I'm going to buy one, and then go from there.
All right.
We have some voicemails.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Okay. So here, it looks like we got an update from Allie in Canada.
Mm.
Hey guys, it's Allie from Canada again. Finally picked up my Smitty built Gen 2 XL Overlander tent. No annex, because that wasn't in stock yet, but I went and got the tent. Got it all mounted up. Tried it out. It's awesome. I love it. Never been in a rooftop tent before, but if this is the experience people have, I see now why people do it. So it's all mounted to the trailer. I got the trailer at home, popped it open last night, decided to sleep in it. Pretty comfortable inside. It was rather cold overnight. It was about 4 Celsius, so...
Okay,
hey,
I don't know what Celsius means. Like,
is that 90 degrees
yes,
here or what?
That could be 112, but you're in Canada. Like, duh, it was cold outside.
I'm going to assume it was like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
It's like throwing out the, I don't know, it's like $47, $120, $1,000.
I don't know.
Do the American conversion on that. I'm sure you're smart with math and stuff.
That's the thing. We're not.
That's a horrible assumption to make.
Why would you do that?
Thanks for making me feel bad.
Yeah.
I kind of cheated. I had to heat a blanket, so because I was at home, you need to plug that in and keep myself warm. But a little bit of rain overnight too, but nice and dry and toasty warm and comfortable. I mean, I can't wait to go camping on the trail somewhere and get my cooking box mounted with the cooler and the stove and all that good stuff. But jacks worked well on the trailer. Everything seemed to work out pretty good. So good so far. And if you're looking to do a rooftop tent, definitely trailer is the way to go. I'm loving it so far. Keep up the good work.
Well, I'm looking for. I want Allie, when you get that thing all dialed in and you go on your first run, I want the walk around video and pictures on Instagram.
Yeah,
like I want to see how that whole thing came together, because it like I said, I was hoping to find a fully done trailer, like in a configuration that worked at $1 price I could justify. And
trying to buy champagne on a beer budget.
I know. All right, got the next one.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tim with Real Good Travel. Just listening to Jose's dilemma over possibly going to a Ranger. And I don't know if he's into this yet or not, but 35, 36, and he's putting on a Ranger right now. Maybe go with the Gladiator Sport S with the Max Go package. It has the same wide Gator 44 as the Mojave and Rubicon. It doesn't have the lockers or any of the fancy interior stuff. But it'd be a good start. It'd be a real good starting platform, and it'd be better than a Ford or waiting 6 to 8 months for the Frontier to possibly become available. I just see something to consider, especially because no one's really.
So clearly he's in a real rig, because it's rattling and the windows are down. Let's see if we can hear what the rest of this is.
Clamored to sell you Gladiator Sport, but they're definitely going to try to sell you the Overland or the Mojave or the Rubicon all day long. So you might be able to find people that don't really know what they have, especially if you manage to find one new. maybe 20,000 miles on it. Might be something to look into. All right, thanks, guys. Keep up the good work and have a great day.
So basically the gist there, for those of you that couldn't hear it, is Tim was saying instead of the Ranger, go with the Gladiator Sport tow package, which is what Adam has. We're getting a phone call.
Oh, you got to answer it.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Thank you for calling the Trailchasers. How may I help you?
Yeah, so I'm calling, and hey, Cody, I want to know or WK.
What was that?
I just wanted to know what kind of WK you had.
I didn't. I had the WJ. I had the 2001 Grand Cherokee WJ with the 4.7 liter V8.
Oh, that's right. Okay, the one with the saggy diaper.
I don't know if I call it a saggy diaper, but
like the rear end. That's what they call it on those style, right?
I never called it a saggy diaper. It was the Dana 44A, the aluminum. The only downside, it was the aluminum housing, and you couldn't put a locker in it. But I didn't know that until after the fact.
Right. Okay. So I was literally just watching the stream, so I figured I'd called while I have you, and I'm already a couple in, so I'm already feeling kind of good.
Oh shit! I can't believe
create a new segment.
I was just gonna say, who is this?
Hey, well, okay, I'm from San Diego County. My name's Josh. And I've been listening to the podcast now for about 3 months and have been binge listening to it on my way to and from work.
You need to see a doctor for that.
Dude, did you hack the system? Like somehow
bro.
You figured out how to get right on the show.
You just fucked everything up, dude.
No way.
Oh, this is so fantastic.
This is a new segment. Like,
holy shit, we're going to have to change this number.
Dude, you're awesome.
See, now people know, because I can't get onto the live stream because I don't have Facebook.
We don't have Facebook.
We're not on
either.
Facebook.
We're on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Dang,
I tried to get on it. I couldn't do it.
How many?
We have another Matt here.
But how many have you had so far?
But he learned how to hack into the Matrix.
You can't type in a question on a YouTube chat, but you can call into a live feed show.
Exactly. It's much easier. Matt, I'm going with you. There's conspiracies out there where I can't get in.
Oh, my God. What?
You're getting shadow banned.
This is my new favorite guy right here. This is...
I can't get it. Matt, we're going to talk about conspiracies. I tried to freaking log in on the Mojave Trail. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get onto the YouTube.
Were you in Hemet at the time? Because we specifically blocked all IPs from Hemet.
Negative. No. I'm in a good area.
Anything's good outside of Hemet, bro.
He could say,
but anyway,
I'm in Apple Valley, and it's better than Hemet, you know.
Yeah, I'm in North San Diego County.
Okay.
Oh,
North Wales Vagina.
Fallbrook.
North Wales Vagina.
Escondido.
Yes, actually, just north of Escondido. Yeah.
San Marcos. I know.
San Marcos.
Yeah, San Marcos. Look it up. Look it up, Jose.
Yeah.
Hey, so what kind of conspiracies? If you're not going to...
Oh, come on,
hold on.
Come on.
What?
Are you going to go down that route right
I
now?
just want to see.
What are the conspiracies?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the conspiracies that we should discuss in Mojave, on the Mojave Trail?
Oh, you're going to put me on the spot.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly. You called in.
No, wait, no. You called yourself on the spot when you called in the live feed.
I called originally and talked about the Cody's Jeep because I wanted to get one because I just sold my K5 Blazer, so I have some money to spend on a more reliable 20-year-old vehicle.
You're talking about
hopefully newer than Jose's.
Yeah, okay, first stop with the Jeep. How much money do you have? I'll tell you what to buy.
About $55,000 to $8,500.
Oh, dude, I thought you were going to say grand. I was like, holy shit. I was like, you can buy whatever you want, dude.
55.
Josh, we got to hang out.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, so 50. Seriously, for I bought my WJ for $4,400.
Yeah, but that was how long ago, dude?
Yeah. Oh, well, I got a text message today. Oh, here we go. I got a text message today from a buddy that says, do you know anybody that would want to buy a single owner XJ 4-wheel drive.
There you go.
And I said,
yes.
For how much? And please send me pictures.
Yes.
Because I may be that person. So that could be your new next vehicle, is that XJ. I'll sell it to you at a marginal markup.
That's fun. What year's the XJ?
I think you said it was an 87, 88.
It doesn't matter. They're all shit boxes.
Yeah. It's just less shitty than the other ones. 89. It's an 89, actually.
As long as it has the inline 4, I'm good, because I had an XJ back when I was in high school and beat the crap out of that thing.
Oh, yeah.
So
that 4.0 will run forever.
Great. And it wasn't even a Cherokee. It was a Wagoneer.
Okay.
It was the mini Wagoneer.
All right. So $8,500. So somewhere between $5,500 and $8,500. Frontier?
You could probably find not a Pro 4X, but you could probably find
an
SV,
older SV
4x4.
Yep.
You don't think you can find a 12-year-old Pro 4X?
No.
No, I've been looking, because I like the Frontiers. I was on Matt's train with that. Jose, you need to get the Frontier.
Whoa! Check that out.
I just need to know when they're going to release it and for how much.
Just call in a Nissan live feed.
Apparently
Bob
it
works.
Apparently
you just pick up the phone and call in when they're on the live feed. Apparently that works.
John Dotson or whatever.
Bob Dotson.
It's Bob Dotson.
Yeah.
Who's?
No, you should listen to what Matt was saying and get the new one with the new drivetrain, but the older body style like Matt.
Yeah, dude. Somebody has the listeners have spoken.
Or
I don't know
on last week's episode when you guys were doing the price comparisons. I mean, some of those ones for 30, even though they're crazy, they're more than what Matt paid. I mean, those are good prices for 33 or something. Because I was looking at getting the Gladiator Mojave too, and I could justify spending $600 a month.
Not for $8,500. You weren't.
No. No, I was going to trade in my truck, but
all I'm saying, Jose, is nobody's ever hacked into the show and called out of nowhere before. And when they did, they told you to buy a Frontier.
I mean, this is like the Almighty, right? Like,
right, it's the voice
God
of the heavens.
God, is that you?
Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
God?
Bob Dotson?
Yeah.
Is that you, Bob Dotson?
It's me.
Jose will sell you his Land Cruiser for $8,500.
Oh, dude! And then
you gotta finance that freaking Gladiator.
I'd be losing money at that selling it
Look,
for that
I don't
price.
make the rules, okay? So I would say,
Well, God just called in and said, "I want to buy your Land Cruiser."
Yeah, but then God's gonna turn around and sell it for 20.
Okay, guys. Hey, I gotta go, but great show. Keep up the good work, and I will try to, crash you guys next week if I can.
Awesome.
Good. You know what?
Thank you, sir.
I would say good luck because we'll probably change the phone number now. But you'll probably figure it out. I got faith in you.
The only reason it worked is I'm not going to say why it worked because I will not do that again. I know exactly why it worked, and my bad. So thanks for calling in, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
I think you should open it up for a span of 3 minutes, and whoever calls next will take their call.
Not today.
Okay. Go. You're a little flustered right there.
No,
what happened?
That was amazing. That was
awesome.
Gold. That was solid gold right there. I'm flustered because I'm looking at about it says it's only a minute and a half. Another voicemail from Tim at Real Rigs Rattle. I'm just wondering if he rolled the window up for this one. Let's find out.
Hey guys, it's Tim with Real Rigs Rattle again. Looked into the Sport Gladiator.
Okay, so I don't know what to do here. We got Tim pushing the Sport Gladiator. We got the other guy talking about the Frontier. I think we have to draw straws at this point. Or
the problem with the Sport is that like the dealers know what, like, most people are going that direction, so they're marking up the prices on those. And for like a couple grand more, you're in like Mojave territory.
Yeah, so like I talked to Adam about his this weekend, and he does have the roll-up windows that that I thought everybody was punking me on. Like I didn't, but literally roll up windows and
no power door
locks. He has to open up the door on the driver's side and then reach in to open up the back to get his daughter in the back. And I'm over it. He said that some of the sports have they do the remote and the whole thing,
but it's like it's literally like an a la carte situation. Like oh, you want power? Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, and he was saying they make aftermarket kits for a few $100 to do it.
Of course they do, but who wants to go through all that, dude?
But I'm just saying, it's 2021, and if the vehicle I'm looking at doesn't have automatic doors, at this point, if I can't remote start it
comes with a Bluetooth speaker.
The Rubicon does.
Oh my god, no! But like one that you sit on your passenger seat.
It's on the dash.
No, whatever.
Sir. No, I'm just honestly, for me in 2021, if it doesn't have power windows, locks, the whole thing, I'm not in. I don't even care what it does. It's like for the amount of additional off-road capability I'm going to get 1/1000th of the time I'm going to use it compared to the 85 times a day you get in and out of your car. Not worth it to me.
The cheapest max tow I found are like $40,000. Around here.
Flim flam. Let's go to Vegas. They're usually cheaper in Vegas, dude.
You still got to pay California tax though.
Let's go to Vegas. Let's just go to Vegas.
Yeah, Matt's like yes.
Yeah, Matt, we're going shopping for Jeeps. Remember?
Speaking of your,
leave me alone. Trying to sleep it off.
Speaking of your creepy voice, so last week we started the show kind of on a creepy tone. And
as we do.
And Jose's boss texted me and she's like, I'm 4 minutes into this week's episode, little awkward. And I'm thinking, we're joking around about Alicia Silverstone. Oh. And then I remembered a couple of comments I made and went, oh, that makes sense. That's right.
Yeah, we're creepy and weird.
I forgot all about that. So let's see what Tim's...
Just wait till you get to the campfire.
Let's wait till...
creepy and weird it gets.
Let's wait till we hear what the rest of this is.
With the max tow package again. I called about this a little bit earlier, but I got some better details. So if you go with the max tow package, you get the 410 gearing, which is the same as on the Mojave or the Rubicon. It's just going to have open diffs. Combined with the 8-speed auto, you're actually going to have a better crawl ratio than just about any other midsize pickup truck option that's available.
Except the Ford Ranger.
It's going to be
10-speed.
I think it has a 4.7 to 1 first gear with the 8-speed and the 410 gearing. So you're actually going to be doing better than even the Pro 4X Frontier. It's going to be better than the Ranger.
Liar.
It's definitely going to be better than the Tacoma, even with the rear locker. So it may be a consideration for kind of a budget build, and then add in lockers later. I think it's a good budget option. I'm not sure if it would meet your needs, or if you just want like an all-in-one package. I can understand that. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. Have a good day.
Tim says ramblings, but he's done more research for this show than the rest of us have. So I think
was that content?
That was content. Well, wow. Look, today's content was a little off the charts, and I'm digging it. I would agree that it's a budget bit. Like in most cases, going back to the JK, if you bought the JK Sport, you're like, yeah, okay, I'm getting it for $10,000, $15,000 less than the Rubicon. I'm going to keep it forever. I can add an aftermarket locker. I can add this. I can add that. But the Gladiator, it doesn't. That's not a budget. It's $40,000 is not a budget.
It's not an entry level car.
No. If this was 32 and you were going to add $12,000 to it over the life of the vehicle, that makes sense. But if you're at 40,
how crazy is that they have people thinking that way? Well, you know what? I'll just get the entry level for $40,000. Anything. You're right. That seems like
it's steep. Dude.
What a sham.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money.
Power windows and locks. You can't just give me that. You have to actually pull it out of the line for the power lock section of the assembly line. Like, no. Oh, that's a Sport. Yeah. You keep those automatic locks out of there.
Yeah.
And windows. Lame.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, not all Jeeps came with AC at one point. Like that was that was an option too.
Oh yeah, I remember. I had an '85 Laredo that had intermittent wipers and an air conditioner, and it was like the golden child of Jeep CJ7s at the time.
It had mental powers, and it was haunted by a demon.
Stop.
The Ajanti dagger.
Stop.
Eddie Murphy sold it to you?
I want the knife.
I said, I want the knife.
Yeah, I don't. I just still, again, it's 2021, man. It's if I can buy a 2-door spec with power windows and doors, why am I spending $40,000 on a vehicle that doesn't have it? Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand. What did they say? So that the aftermarket solution for that is like $300-$400. What did they? And that's the aftermarket solution.
Yeah, well,
to Matt's,
OE gets that shit like
for $12.
Yeah.
To Matt's point, they physically had to go, oh, not this one, and pull it off the line to not put it in there, right?
That inefficiency was worth it to them. Like they designed the assembly of that vehicle. Like, was it a different plant that it was assembled at? Just,
or maybe they just skipped. They went straight through and skipped that session. But they had to do something. Every other vehicle on the planet has power windows and locks. They had to physically make a decision to omit that from
somebody
this
got
specific...
fired for putting locks in one of them. Like, great, now we got it. Now it's a Mojave.
And
they just
now we got to sticker it for $55. You know what's that going to do to our margins now that we put this $12 module in?
What motherfucker put a damn switch in this sport?
And you know what's funny? I bet if you open up the door panels, all of that shit is there, and there's like one fuse.
Exactly.
There's one fuse they take out and put the fuse back in. All the wiring harnesses are there, the modules, everything's there. And there's a secret switch that you go into the dealer to get it installed, and they're like, "Yeah, we got you." They reach under the dashboard and
do
flip
it,
a secret switch.
But instead, they put the time in to put the little knob and the crank and all the stupid gearing.
Oh,
God.
dude.
That is, what's the gear ratio on the windows? Lame.
Again, I would love to buy a Gladiator.
I got one with
expensive.
I can crank my windows in 2 cranks. Oh, I got the one with the wide ratio. It's just 1 crank and it's up. Nice.
Oh, geez.
I got.
It's dumb sauce though. It's dumb. Yeah, I don't. I can't. And everybody's different, right? But I physically couldn't. I could physically not bring myself to make a monthly payment on a vehicle in 2021 that doesn't have that.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow for me too.
So maybe you can find one that does.
And like I said, I never put my windows down except I'm going through the drive-through because I'm running AC 100% of the time.
Okay, but perfect scenario. Adam and I pull up to McDonald's. And it's before 10:30.
Did you watch and see that?
We pulled up. We pulled up, and he's on my left. He's on the driver's side. So I pull up next to him, and I roll down the window because I wanted to ask him a question. I'm looking at him like,
and he's like, "Shit,
roll down the window, dude! Like, what is wrong with you?" And then I started laughing at him because he had to get out of the car and walk over the hood and ask me what I wanted. I just wanted to know if it was, are they still serving breakfast or not? But he couldn't just press the button and roll down the passenger window.
Exactly.
And that would happen once, and I would trade that shit in.
I had to get out of my car to talk to somebody.
One fucking time, I would trade that shit in a heartbeat.
Man, we got a lot of F-bombs in this episode.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird night, dude.
It started off kind of slow. As energy wise from us.
Well, because I was just beat it was a tough day, and we turned it around. You guys turned it around.
MC Ice Co. will do it every time. You start talking about them old hip hop groups, and I'll get excited.
Dude, Matt is killing himself tonight.
I know.
Ice Co. There has to be like an Ice Co. Like some guy put it on an album as Ice Co.
So, what do you guys do here at Ice Co? Oh, we sell heat guns.
No, I like the MC Ice Co.
You know what? There was a comment in here. Shy Hyundai Santa Cruz. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, I want one. I want one.
Why?
Tim's in here like for the long haul tonight. He must not be working.
Yeah, he must.
Apparently, he's not hauling shit tonight.
Yeah,
because he's got plenty of comments for you.
Either that,
it's
or
like the good old days when
either that, or he's on a route that's got a good signal the whole way. It's streaming from his phone on the dashboard.
He would never do that. They're listening, Tim.
Yeah, he's on vacation. What vacation? You have 12 kids. You don't get vacation when you have 12 kids.
That's true.
So end of the day, camping trip was fun, despite the original concerns I had. Jose's gonna have to spend the money on. He's gonna have to sell his cruiser for $8,500 to get a Gladiator, and we're raffling off tires at the Mojave trip.
Good recap.
Anything else? Anything else before we end this roller coaster ride of an episode?
No, man.
Refrigerator suggestions. Send me refrigerator suggestions to Cody at trailchasers.net.
Or albums. Rap albums.
And Matt will not be with us next week. He's got something to do. So we're going to end the live stream, guys. Thanks for everybody that showed up, except Tim, and we'll talk to you guys next week.